Okay, so today is Saturday, May 27th, and the Columbus Multi-Rotor Club had a meeting, and actually a pretty big one too. This was the Scumbugs Drone Race, it's first annual. It's a collaboration with the Scumbugs group, which is a group of Volkswagen collectors and renovators and car collectors of all kinds. This was a pretty big race for us. We had people coming in from all over the area, from Memphis, from up in South Carolina. It was a pretty big one, and it was a big race for me because I basically rebuilt my entire drone for this. I had been running a Crazy Pony clone of the QAV frame with some weird motors and a lot of quirks to that one. But I decided it was time to just basically rebuild everything, and so I got a genuine Lumineer QAV X Sharpoo frame that I based everything on. I got some brand new motors from Brother Hobby. They were cheap and they're good. I like them too. Also, I got some Racecraft 50-45 props, I think they are. So 5 inches, 45 degrees. I think they're the older models, so they're the ones that kind of flare up a little bit. And I got a new power distribution board, got a new camera, and a new visual transmitter as well. I had been running a Lumineer VTX, but it broke on my last flight, and had to switch over to my backup, which is a Eachine VTX one. Switches between the 3 power modes. I don't know the name of it. So that was unfortunate, but it works basically just as well. I couldn't tell any difference. So that's basically my setup. It's 80% the same as what it was. Only thing remaining are the ESCs, which are some kind of BH Heli ESCs. I've never burned through one, so I never really have to replace them. And I'm still running the Naze 32. And as you can see in this video, I am just feeling it out, because I had never flown this drone before this flight. I'm just feeling it out. I'm getting a feel for everything. I strapped a 3-cell onto it for this, and I'm realizing just how much bite those Racecraft propellers have. You can see it's actually a really kind of interesting course. It's well laid out. It's kind of a figure 8 type setup with a block tower in the middle. The team did a great job designing this course. I wasn't involved in that, but man, mad props to them. Haha, mad props. Anyway, they did a great job laying everything out. It's a great course. I mean, really, there's nothing wrong with it. It's kind of difficult though, and that's good, because there's one straightaway in the back of the course where you have to pull out into a tight right after a tree, and there's one gate and then a hurdle that you jump over, and then another gate right after. And actually, in this test flight right here, this second test flight that I took, again with 3-cell battery, I actually forgot completely about the hurdle. And in these test flights, I'm not trying to go through all the gates. I'm just getting a feel for the course, getting a feel for the drone, because it's the first time I'd flown it. But you'll be able to see that crash in a little bit, where I just completely forgot the hurdle existed. It's a good obstacle because you have to remember it exists. It's like I said, a well-designed course. I enjoyed every second on it. The straightaways coming up right here, where you really feel like you gotta let it all loose. There's nothing going on. You gotta go hard and strong. And then there's that one gate and the hurdle. There it is. And I just hung there for 4 minutes until I was able to get myself unhooked. This is the first race, and it did not last long. What happened was I switched out to a 4-cell battery for the first time ever right there. And I think I also had it on for this one right here. And when you combine that with the Racecraft props, my first time ever flying 4-cell, I punched out. Before I knew it, I was already 100 feet up. So anyway, that was a learning experience. If you know anything about me, you know that I like to build the drones, but I'm not necessarily a great pilot when it comes to racing. So today was all about just having fun, and I did. And learning about the drone, because I'd never flown it before. I'd been building it all the week before the race, and just figuring out what it's capable of. And I think I learned that it's much more capable than I am at this point. And that's probably a good thing, so I'm not limited by equipment, but at the same time, you'll see in this video, I crash a lot. A lot. Sometimes I'm able to get back up and keep flying, but other times I'm not so lucky. And also through the day, these these gates, like the one I just ran into, they kept on sagging lower and lower to the ground, so it was a little bit more complicated as the day went on. You can see the people who were helping out with the race. I mean, they did an amazing job. Huge thanks to them. The way we run our races is that you have a time limit, and however many laps you can do in that time limit, that's your score. And actually, we allow you to be flipped over and keep going as long as nothing's broken, nothing came unplugged, the battery didn't eject.
I found the camera. I knew I saw something. I'm gonna like that video. Yo, pro.
You found it?
Oh, that's fine. Thank you so much. All right.
Hey, he lost you.
And that's Lucas grabbing it right there. He's the guy from Memphis. 8-hour flight. He won the whole thing. He knows what he's doing. He could easily pack five laps of these within a 2.5 minute race. Insane. Well, like I said, it's just gonna be a lot of crashes. Okay, I think that's probably all for the races right there. Not a lot of good footage in it, but this is more freestyle stuff where I strapped a 4-cell on, and right there I tried to just push as hard as I could, and you can see it did not turn out well. But anyway, that was basically today's event, and it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot about the drone, I learned a lot about myself, and I learned that I am not a great pilot, especially on a brand new drone that's far exceeding my abilities right now. So I look forward to getting to learn it better and to be a better pilot. I mean, every flight I take is just more experience, and that's part of the fun. They're great guys in the Columbus Multi-Rotor Club. Every event that we do is just it's a lot of fun, whether it's just 3 guys in a public park just letting it rip, or if it's a well-planned, well-executed event like this. It's always a pleasure, and it's always great just flying. So anyway, thanks for watching.